Welcome to another informative podcast by Canada IT Club. Hope this will help you. If you are a newcomer to Canada, you will see few recruiters asking you for Canadian experience. You may feel that you get rejected for a job due to lack of Canadian experience. Even though it is illegal to reject a candidate based on lack of Canadian experience, you may encounter this situation during your first job search in Canada. So what is Canadian experience and is it required to get a job in Canada? Why are companies asking for Canadian experience before they hire someone? Some companies prefer candidates who have been working in Canada for some time, who understands Canadian work culture and how to deal with the things in office. A lot of the IT professionals coming from different parts of the world is aware about IT work culture and should be able to easily get adjusted. But then why do the companies demand Canadian experience for some roles? First and the foremost reason for requesting Canadian experience is to ensure whether the candidate is currently residing in Canada. There have been numerous instances where the candidates fakes their location and they apply from outside of Canada. Once the interview is over, then the clients and recruiters realize that the candidate is not in Canada and they have to restart the hiring process with another candidate. This happened a lot in recent pasts and hence having a Canadian experience will one way ensure that the candidate is actually present in Canada. Being said, for the tech resources such as developers, testers, network admins etc., the Canadian experience might not be a big factor while selecting the candidate. For BA/BSA and those related to domain, it would be easy to get a job if you have domain expertise which is required for the job. You can easily get a job without having Canadian experience. But being said, good communication skills are a must for any roles. But for senior roles such as program managers, scrum masters, agile coaches, BDM, HR manager etc., the companies prefer someone with experience in local markets to ensure they understand the work culture of Canada. This is because these roles require you to manage the team members. You need to give importance to the work-life balance, family and other parameters of the employee when that person is working for you. This might be different than what you see back in your home country. For example, in some countries, you might be asked to work late or work during a sick leave if your manager is not a good human being. In Canada, the employee has rights to decline the request to work during the personal time. So when there is a team management involved, few employers prefer candidates who have been working in the Canadian industry to avoid such situations. Again, it is not a hard and fast-written rule. But a lot of firms give opportunities to new immigrants based on their past experience in their home country. So what is the solution for this? How can you get Canadian experience when no companies are hiring you? As we discussed in our last podcast, it is not Canadian experience, it is Canadian exposure which is important. There are numerous organizations including non-profit organizations, where you can volunteer to work. Doing volunteering is a great way to get started. This will actually improve your confidence level, your professional networking and also learning. I also suggest people with career break to go for volunteering which will actually help you to get restarted in your career. We will be sharing more informational videos related to IT jobs in Canada. Watch out this space for more.